shows no respect for this council. And I mean that. Bill, I have a great deal of respect for you, but that excuse just does not make it for me. How many spots we got on this? And I talked to you today. You didn't make mention of this at all.
There's 82 spaces on this.
82 spaces. And how many spaces on the pre-existing, on the 55? So this is going to give us more spaces. It's going to cost us less to do this than purchase the property. Holy cow! It just, wait a minute, this just blows my mind.
Just to clarify,
It just blows my mind.
as John pointed out, it's 55 here, and there was another 30 that would be on this with the not total improvements, but the relining, restriping. There'd be 30 spaces, so there's 80 and 82.
Wow, that just is one other kick in the pants. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know what we're doing here. If we've got an alternate plan, we're putting neighbors through hell. We've wasted all kinds of time here. This should have been presented right up front. And should have said at 6 o'clock. We said, hey, here's a new plan. But we should have gotten it in advance. As a counselor, I'm pretty pissed off about that. I really feel if we can meet the needs of the Department of Recreation with this plan and spend less money, I don't want 346 South Elm Street because this is going to fill the need. And that puts it to bed. Let a developer buy it and build on it. I think this will meet the needs. I just can't tell you how shocked I am over this. I've been up here almost 6 years. This one just blows me away completely. And I'm not politicking up here, I'm pissed off.
Sorry you feel that way. You can understand some thoughts on the administration side when certainly I am aware of all kinds of discussions that go on without benefit of any input from the engineering department. And that is what disturbs me, because then we get to a meeting and without people listening to what the explanations are, they've already formed conclusions. And for representations that the plan for planning and zoning wasn't available, that's been available at planning and zoning since it was presented to planning and zoning.
Let me say this. I talked to Mr. Thompson this afternoon. We talked for about 30 minutes or so. At no time was this alternative plan brought to my attention. And we look at agendas all the time. And we're able to call and ask questions. I do it all the time. I've called you. I've called Janice when we've got agenda items that I have questions on. I don't go posting it on Facebook. I'm a counselor. I understand my responsibility. And I'm in it for the best interest of the town, just like you are, Mayor. So I can't accept, I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your response on that. I just can't.
Well, John, I hear your opinion. I can accept your opinion. I don't agree with it. I would hope that you would do the same with me. You'll accept it. I may not agree with it.
I don't accept it, but I respect you. I get it.
However, there is no way that can be explained without the presence of Mr. Thompson.
But if I had the information prior to, I have some questions already prepared, John could give me the presentation, I'd be fine.
And we can deal with that at another meeting. But we formed a conclusion about whether we want to purchase 346 South Elm, which is the critical issue. Do we want to purchase it or not?
I think there's a game changer on the table.
Well, and that's why the information is here. If that means we don't, then we go in the other direction. We obviously need zoning board of appeals approval. There are all kinds of other issues that arise with regard to this alternative. There's nothing guaranteed about it. So it's not like, we don't need anyone's approval, we just go out and do it. No, this has to go through zoning board of appeals and planning and zoning.
And I understand that, and I never said that this is a slam dunk. I get it.
Okay, but tonight we need to decide what we need or want regarding 346, because that's going to a planning and zoning meeting as of next Monday. And if we're not interested in it, it should be withdrawn from the agenda.
Well, I gotta tell you right now, I'm not interested in it.
Okay. Well,
this plan is gonna fill the need, and that's what we're doing. And it's going to eliminate everything we've been through over the last couple, 3 meetings. It's going to make the residents happy on South Elm Street. It's going to fill the need, and that's the primary thing. It's going to fill a need. And you're telling me, John, it's going to fill a need. It's going to cost us less. We put taxpayer money back in the bank, and we don't have to pull it out to purchase 346 South Elm Street. We can move it elsewhere. I'm good with that. That's all I need to hear. Mr. Chairman, I apologize to you. I'm sorry I used some foul language there, but I'm not happy right now. With that, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you. Councilor Fishbein.
Oh, my virgin ears. I share everything that was just said. My question is, since we're talking about the purchase and sale of property, why we couldn't have had a special meeting at 6 o'clock, an executive session, and then gotten this plan, and then talked about it? Why?
It wouldn't be, it's not something that would be permissible under executive session.
We're talking about the possible purchase of property.
Well, that deals with the valuation of it. We're talking about designs, and everyone knows the price on this. We're not protecting price at all. So I don't think it would. No, it doesn't meet the requirements for executive session.
Right. Certainly, the plan is part of what is contemplated when you purchase property. And I certainly would be adverse to us buying this property and banking it, because I think we have proven to our residents, taxpayers, that we're not a very good landlord maintaining property over the past decade or so, maybe even longer. Mr. Chairman, I don't know if you'll entertain a motion at this point.
Well, there's a few more councilors with questions. I have a feeling I know what kind of motion you're going to make, and I'd ask you to just let things play out a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Testa.